I am not in my typical office environment. I am indeed at home, and I will explain everything in a moment. Hope all is well. First off, I will start off by saying I hope everybody can see and hear. Sean, it looks to me like Sean Pennywise and Miser was the first one in. So you got the cookie tonight. Good evening to you. B.N. Ironwood, Stephen. Who else is here? Welcome, Jennifer Howell. This is going to be a very, very different broadcast for a couple of reasons. Heath, you made it on time. Welcome. Welcome. I'm glad you were here. Who else is here? Buffalo Bob, hello from Baltimore. Roger Cook, you made it safe and sound. John Garvin, good evening. Stephen Wagner from Maryland, Massachusetts. A Canadian beer. Well, we're got an interesting choice of beer tonight. It's another reason the beer is a little bit different. But as you can see, welcome everyone. Floyd Robbins. Wow, John, everybody. It's great group. All sorts of interesting and new changes tonight only, because I'm not in the office. And I will share with you after we choose the beer why there was no video introduction, why the beers are different, and why I am not in the office. But without any further ado, let me add the beers in. I hope that, yes, the mini studio does look very different, Heath, and I will explain why in a minute. As do the beers. So as I'm sure all of you know from previous visits, the first thing that we do before I explain myself is choose a beer. And because I was not in the studio today, across from Henderson's, my wife very kindly volunteered to go out to the local convenience store, because we can now buy beer in convenience stores. And she picked up a whole bunch of beers that are made in Toronto from a brewery that I've never heard of before called Burdock, which is located on Bloor Street, which is, it looks to me like these beers are just simply a couple blocks away. So another local brewery. I do need to explain myself, Heath, because it's quite the news, and you'll hear it in a moment. How's that for a tease? So first up is the Burdock Sunbird Pale Ale. It's a juicy American pale ale boasting bright notes of tangerine and tropical fruit, made right here in Toronto, barley and oats, and it comes in at 5%. Our second, and I get the feeling this might be a popular choice, Burdock Brewery's Pizza Beer, 1184 Bloor Street West. This is like just around the corner from me. 4%, and there's absolutely no description on the except for the label, which I think probably says it all. All right, yeah. I kind of figured that. Yeah, okay. I figured that'd be popular. Okay, our third selection is IPA Ducks, produced and packaged at Burdock at 8 Denison Square, wherever that is. A juicy and citrusy IPA. Well, you know how I feel about citrusy IPAs. Brewed with our best hops. Expect balanced flavors of tangerine, pineapple, and mango. Don't make me drink that one. All right, and finally, and this is, I think, this might be the one I'm most excited about, but I know you're all going to make me drink pizza. This is the PSA, the Pumpkin Spiced Ale, 5% as well. This is a public service announcement. This can is a delicious pumpkin beer using only the best pumpkins and spices. So there you go. There are our four selections for this evening here in, believe it or not, my wife's home office. And let's see. So B and Ironwood is saying the pizza beer. Heath is saying if the pizza beer does not win, he will question my viewers. Jimmy Braun says good evening. So what's it going to be? What am I going to crack open here before sharing with you the exciting news? I've got my glass ready. Vote early, vote often. I'm assuming everyone can hear me. Wigwag, hello, Wigwag Pizza. Pumpkin spice? What do you mean? Of course, it's always pumpkin spice. Although, yes, it's not October anymore. Yeah, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I knew that was going to be the case. Here we go. I have no idea what pumpkin beer is. I drank, I drank pickle beer here on air once, so let's try pumpkin beer. Maybe it's just beer that goes well with, I'm sorry, pizza. Maybe it's just beer that goes well with pizza. That could be it. Oh my gosh, look at it. Look at the color of this. It's like water. Okay, it looks like American beer. Okay, let's. I think it's just beer you drink with pizza. Yeah, I'm not tasting pizza. I'm just tasting beer. It's nice, but no, sorry guys, no pepperoni. Okay, so are you guys curious? If I throw up on stream, there will be mini print gift cards. It's it seems pretty good. It's I think a beer that you drink with pizza as opposed to a pizza flavored beer, which is kind of subliminal advertising because now I want pizza. So for all of you watching along, you're welcome. Nelson, hello. Dave, hello. Who else has come in? Wigwag, I said hello to you. All right. Stephen noticed the turkey in the background of my thumbnail tonight. Did you notice who was sitting on my shoulder? There you go. So, are you guys curious why I'm not drinking Henderson's beer? Why I'm sitting in my wife's home office? Why there was no video introduction? And the reason is that my life has become completely upended because as of yesterday, in a completely unplanned scenario, we found ourselves fostering to adopt a new dog. So I would like to introduce you all to Brie. Brie is a French scent hound called a porcelain. And Brie went up for adoption with a local dog rescue. And we saw Brie in a listing, I guess, on Monday night or maybe on the weekend. And we had absolutely no plans to add another dog to the family. But I'm quite partial to scent hounds. And Brie needed a home. And the last 24 hours have been absolutely insane. We named her Brie because she's French, she's white, and she's stinky, although she's not super stinky, but the name stuck. So meet Brie, our petite little Brie, our French scent hound. Um, it was, as I say, quite unexpected. I'm not 100% sure that our existing dog, Coco, likes the idea of a 6-month-old puppy. And no, Heath, I'm firmly ensconced. I have deep roots in the community, and I think I would be termed a low flight risk if I ever needed to make bail. I don't think I'm going anywhere. So yes, meet Bree. Assuming that our existing dog Coco doesn't tear Bree to shreds, and the introduction has been interesting, if certainly, well, it's been dramatic. This is why I am not as prepared as I necessarily would be for the monthly broadcast. But it's actually going to tie in quite nicely with my next slide. So, hello, Lee, welcome, and wish us luck because this will be the fifth dog that my wife and I have raised together. And I've dealt with noses before. And this is a dog where if the nose engages, the brain is going to disengage. So wish me luck. And this, there will be a porcelain hound coming soon from Mini Prints. So watch this space. Um, one of the decisions I had to make was uh, do I do this thing? It's quite a if anyone here has dogs or has raised puppies before, you know what a time commitment it is, and Mini Prints keeps me pretty busy. Uh, most days, most nights, I'm in the studio working, and I think Bree's going to be a really big shift and one that I'm looking forward to because I don't spend enough time walking the dog. And one of the things I think this ties nicely into is an article that I wrote for October 10th. I don't know if everyone here saw it, but October 10th was World Mental Health Day. And I did a bit of research on model railroading and how it boosts mental wellness. And I think one of the things that I was thinking about when I was thinking about do we add another member of the family is yes, absolutely. At the end of the day, for my 2 cents, nothing beats a puppy, and I'm sure I'm not going to feel that way probably for the next few months because it's going to be a big adjustment. But it's all about mental wellness, and I think Bree is going to, as soon as everyone settles in, hopefully, is going to be a fantastic member of our family. Incidentally, if you haven't checked this article out, when I was doing the research for it, I found it fascinating the number of studies that actually scientifically show how having a hobby, any hobby, but model railroading specifically, is fantastic for your mental well-being. And there have been all sorts of studies about how people with hobbies live longer. And I encourage you, if you haven't read the article yet, go to miniprints.com, and at the very bottom you'll see that little in the gray under subscription and the painting clinic, you'll see blog. The most recent blog post is that article, Track Tick Tranquility, Model Railroading Boost Mental Wellness. I'd be interested in what people think of it. Yes, Dave, the kids love the puppy. As a matter of fact, I don't think the puppy's going anywhere. I think I'm more likely to disappear before the puppy does. Hello, Trackside Mike. We were just talking about dogs, and I know you have got a spectacular dog. And Jimmy, yes, model railroading and guitar playing. Oh, that's cool. Yes. It's funny. I find that people who have model railroading as a hobby always have other hobbies, and they're always really interesting hobbies. Let's see what Lee chimes in at. Time out of reality, a mental break from it, relaxing. Yeah, totally. Absolutely. And now that I've turned a hobby into a business, I will take a break from both with walking the hound. And I just realized too that because my wife has a horse and we have now a hound, I'm officially in the horse and hound club. Trek said, Mike, I didn't know you had two dogs. I know that you had is it a Doberman? I didn't know you had another dog and a cat. That's quite the household. Adam Cruz, what are your hobbies? Gardening, biking, I knew. Oh, and kayaking. That's awesome. Very, very cool. Yeah. I think for me it would be metal detecting, flying the drone, and model railroading. But now trying to keep dogs apart. Okay, so that's a little bit about what's new. I've got a few slides. We're going to go short tonight. It's not going to be the typical huge broadcast for obvious reasons. But having said that, oh Heath, you have a hobby, and you know what your hobby is? I think putting together bookshelves, if I remember correctly. All right, so Trackside Mike, the Dobermans is a CFO, and the Doberman has a dog, and the dog, and a fish. Ooh, dog! Oh, wow, that's amazing. That is quite the household. Getting a little pepperoni on this pizza beer now. There might be a little pepperoni in there. It's beginning to hit me. How many dogs can I have? Um, Well, I guess it depends how many dogs am I mentally capable of having or by law legally capable of having. I think the bylaw people would probably say 3 dogs is what's allowed in the city of Toronto. Personally, I would be a very happy person living on a farm with a pack of hounds. So I would take a whole pack of hounds any day. And I'm assuming you meant how many dogs can I have, not how many beers can I have. All right. Oh, I hear pitter patter. Oh, hey Bree. Hold on. We might have a visitor. Oh, hey Bree. Oh. Hold on, Bree. Hang on. I'm going mobile for a minute. You're going to see the mess. Hi. I don't think you're supposed to be up here. Hi, Bree. Hi. Yeah. Oh, there she is. Hi. Are you itchy? Bree, people don't want to see that. Hi. They just want to see your sweet little face. All right. You can see she's settled in quite nicely. All right. Excuse the mess. So there, proof of life. There is a scent hound. Puppy! All right. 3 tops. Yes. 3 tops. Dogs and beers. Thanks. She's a sweetheart. And I have to say, and we'll go back to model railroading in 1 second, I promise. But oh my God, what a chill pop for 6 months. We were expecting hell. We're having more trouble with the 9-year-old dog than we are the 6-month-old puppy. Okay, you guys don't want to hear me rattle on about puppies. You want to hear about model railroading. So let me show you a little bit about what's new. So I haven't posted a ton of new things, which is kind of funny because I've made a ton of new things. So some of the new items that you will see. Oh, that dog is. Hi. It's like me. I'm already doing squirrel, aren't I? Hi, Bree. Are you okay? Um, there are a lot of new things that I have not yet posted that I will be posting soon enough. Once again, it's just simply finding time. But here are 4 things that are new that you will see on the Miniprints website. The telehandler, that is a static model, so it does not telescope or move up and down yet. That might be in the works. But with the forks are perfectly um, posed for all the loads we make. So the bags on skids, the drums on skids. I've been having a ton of fun putting all of the mini print items on skids on the forks of the telehandler, and they fit beautifully. Brooms are new. We had a request for, we had old brooms that looked too perfect. So these are new brooms that have a little bit of a more worn look to them, like they've been sweeping a bit. Barber chair was another request. And I had made step ladders ages ago and just never got around to listing them. So I threw up step ladders. Other things that are coming down the pipe that have been created and that will be listed as soon as I get a moment are some crows. We've had ravens in the past. Uh, that's actually not a bad idea. Get Santa? Yeah, beep, beep, beep. That would be awesome. Um, so I've got probably about 10 or 15 things to list. Um, I've got a whole bunch of these skids palettes that I talked about that I made especially for the telehandler. All sorts of things. Oh, excellent. Yeah, I'd love to see um, the picture. And I'm going to talk about sharing pictures in a minute. Um, so those are a few of the new things. Hi, Anthony. Welcome. Glad to see you come in. Um, what else is new? Once again, I'm on a one monitor setup. Oh, yes. So I'm flipping back and forth here. Up at the very top of the mini prints menu, there's home, there's shop, there's the mini prints monthly, which is the monthly box that we send out as a subscription. Uh, I changed the Halloween collection today to the Christmas collection. So if you are looking for seasonally themed mini prints, click on the Christmas collection and you will see everything that we have that is themed holiday, Christmas, Santa, winter, seasonal, all the rest of that. Um, you know, whoops, there there really is no limit to what we could put on skids and then put on the telehandler. So I'm open to any idea. And speaking of any ideas, the vast majority of mini prints that I've created in the last 4 to 6 weeks have been specific requests, including a set of merino rams that I'm doing right now. So the sheep with the big curly horns. So if you have anything specific that you would like, let me know. Um, there was a specific question a minute ago from Trackside Mike. Can I 3D print MOW equipment? And I'm not doing MOW equipment right now because there are other people who are doing really good MOW equipment. So there's, I think, a guy named Silver Spike Designs, and there are a couple people out there that just do absolutely spectacular 3D printed MOW equipment. And I'm not going to say that this is an ironclad rule, but I try and not reproduce things that other people are already doing well. I've softened that stance in a little bit because apparently everybody just copies everyone else, which I absolutely hate. I have, as you all know, a couple copycat competitors out there, which drive me insane, but I've learned to deal with. So the MOW stuff, I think, is being done beautifully by others, which doesn't necessarily make me want to eat their lunch because I'm not super thrilled when other people do that to me. So if you're looking for 3D printed MOW equipment, I can give you some recommendations. And it looks to me like, yeah, Jimmy can vouch for that as well. And I mean, it's a two-way street, right? I'm kind of hoping that if we all kind of respect each other and stay in our lanes, that there will be less of us um, tripping over each other. And yes, I have not tinkered with the street sweeper picture yet, but I love the idea and I think it would make a fantastic model. It's just a little bit more complicated. So, my biggest issue right now is time. We're coming up to Black Friday, Cyber Monday, which I'm going to talk about in a moment. And I'm getting ready for that. So it's simply everything is sort of on a list, and I will get to it if and when I can get to it. But absolutely, Sean, like just keep at me. And if I haven't done it yet, it doesn't mean I don't want to do it. I love that, and I've actually never seen a 3D printed street sweeper, so I think that would be a fantastic idea. So, yes, not sure when, because the one limiting factor, unfortunately, as I said, is time. So check out the Christmas collection if that interests you, and if you have any Christmas collection or holiday winter themed mini prints interested. I've had requests for hockey players for 5 years now, and I will get those up sooner as opposed to later. It's just something that I got to do and I haven't had a chance to do yet. Time. Okay. I apologize. This is not the greatest photograph I've ever taken in my life, but I did want to let everyone know that we do have a free figure gift with purchase promotion on right now. So this is Derek B. Derek B is a Colorado rail fan who I think Adam probably knows. I know for sure that Jennifer knows. And I scanned Derek at the Rocky Mountain Train Show 2 years ago, I would say, maybe. And because it is National Model Railroad Month, so happy National Model Railroad Month, everybody. For the next week, from today until next Wednesday, any order placed at miniprints.com, $30 or more. So $30 subtotal before shipping and discounts, or I guess after discounts or whatever. So $30 gets you a free railfan figure, posed trackside with more cameras than you can imagine. And this figure is available in N, H, O, S, and O scale, unpainted. And I know everyone has lots of rail fans, with their cell phones or their cameras up to their face. But I thought this was a neat trackside rail fan waiting for a train to come by figure. Okay. Jimmy, not allowed to do any NHL team jerseys with actual logos on them. I could do definitely one that you could paint your own logo on. That's a great idea. I love that idea. So I could do like a generic hockey jersey that you could then, paint your own insignia on. I'm not about to get sued by the NHL, but absolutely we could do that. I love that idea. Heath, would you like to pose for that? I'm totally open to hopping on the Maple Leaf and coming down to New York City, or better still, having you come and visit me up here in Canada. And I could definitely put you in a pair of shorts, stick you outside. It's about 5 degrees Celsius out right now, so a good chilly temperature, and we could model that real time. It sounds to me like you've had that experience, but yes, we could definitely do that. I think mini prints is all about fidelity and reality and accuracy. So I think we should go for the real thing. I mean, we could put up an audience poll and get people to vote whether they would like to see you freeze or not. Okay, Jennifer, thank you for joining. Oh no, sorry, I thought you said you had to go. Heath, go to Bernard. Yes, everybody's always invited up here. I will take you for beers at Henderson. We will go to Little Canada. Sparky 107 107 had the YouTube meet and greet up here, and I think everybody who came up was raving about it and can attest that Toronto is a really fun rail destination. So absolutely would be thrilled to host anyone who would like to come up to the Great White North. Okay, so $30 order. Once your order hits $30, you will get a little confetti pop, and you will automatically be able to add your free railfan figure in the scale of your choice to your order while quantities last for the next week. Act now. There you go. And yes, oh, welcome, Hector. You are about to be mentioned in a few slides, so stick around, Hector. I am about to talk about you. And welcome. And yes, having beers at Henderson Trackside is always fun. Okay, what's next? Black Friday. I hinted at Black Friday. And I need to go back to, here we go. Black Friday deals will be coming out soon. The way you will find out about Black Friday deals is if you are on the miniprints mailing list. There will be special deals for special people. The only way you will get those deals is if you subscribe to the miniprints email newsletter. Yes, it's all good, Hector. All good. Stick around. You'll find out. So go to the miniprints website if you are not already on the newsletter list, and there will be a pop-up, and subscribe, and I will be sending Black Friday emails out soon. Probably not next week, but the week after. So if you would like to score some Black Friday deals, if you would like to be informed, definitely jump onto the miniprints.com website, fill out the form if you are not already an email subscriber. I suspect most of you are. However, we do get quite a few views on replay. So if you are watching this now on replay, I survived the pumpkin beer. And definitely jump on and get your name on the list. I promise I won't spam you. You can always unsubscribe, and Black Friday news coming soon. All right, one of the things I want to talk about for Black Friday is a very exciting introduction of some new products. Mini Prints of the Month Club subscribers, you will be getting this in your next box, which goes out in about 10 to 12 days. So I think the 15th is on the weekend, so I'll probably aim to send it out on the Monday, the 17th. So our good friends at ITLA, Nick, who has been on the show before, I pretty sure everybody here knows Nick Masney from ITLA. He has got a new kit coming out called the Alleyscape. It is absolutely spectacular. It's a series of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings. They have fronts and they have backs. They were shown at beautiful models that I believe were shown prototypes at Springfield. Yeah, this is wow indeed. So I'm coming up with 3 custom sets for this kit. They will only be available through Miniprints as an add-on. There will be a set of back alley people, 6 figures that I specifically created for this back alley set. Back alley animals. This is one kit. It's not 5 individual kits. It's one kit sold together. And it has so much in it. You can go to the ITLA website. I'm not sure whether Nick has front and back pics yet. Nick did send out a reservation link for people who wanted to get on for early access. Mini Prints of the Month Club subscribers will be getting all 3 of these kits going out this month. So there will be the back alley figures, 6 individual new figures. There will be the back alley animals, which will be very different than the urban critters that I've created before. So these will be unique new animals that you will typically see in a back alley, and a collection of back alley objects. So watch for that if you're a Mini Prints of the Month Club subscriber. If you would like to receive those 3, join the Mini Prints of the Month Club. And I believe that is my next slide. Yep. So the Mini Prints of the Month Club, as I'm sure all of you know, because you've heard me talk about it before, is a minimum of $50 retail worth of mini print figures that is yours every month for about 40% off. So it's like 20, I try and keep it at, it's $25 plus shipping is the way it basically works. So I think it comes out to $31.99 US, tax, tip, shipping, everything all in. So this month's box will be the biggest box ever in terms of there will be about $75 worth of mini prints in your box for $31. Thanks, Tom. I really appreciate that. That is very kind of you to say. And I think I'm really excited about this coming month. A lot of printing going on right now, I can tell you that. But watch for that. And the Mini Prints of the Month Club subscribers will also get a special offer from ITLA regarding that back alley kit. So I really like that type of cross promotion. Nick and I are good friends, and the kit is spectacular. So I love working with him, on something like that. And thank you also, Jennifer. All right. We're on the tail end here. Obviously, there is still the shrinkening. So I have not shared new pictures, but we continue to do a ton of custom model work of people from photos. So if you do have a photo that you would like to send in, check out miniprints.com/shrinkening. Upload a photo and we will turn you into a miniature figure. I am going to pause for 1 minute and just catch up on a few comments. Yep, definitely time to join the monthly club. This is a really good time to do it. If you join prior to the 15th, you will definitely get the November box. Can I scan a photo of a station wagon? No, I cannot do cars. The shrinking is only people. There are two problems with cars, three problems. One, someone's probably already done it. Two, they're fabulously complicated. And three, car companies tend to sue people. So most cars are under license. That's why River Point has a license with Ford. Rapido had to get a license to do theirs. And I'm not big enough to get car licensing. And yes, thank you so much. The power of collaboration, exactly. Love collaborating with other model railroad companies. Way more fun. Okay, so let's get inspired. I just wanted to double check. Have you all seen last month's Mini Prints of the Month Club? Because if you haven't, last month, the October Mini Prints of the Month Club the October Mini Prints live broadcast, we went through all the peanut butter lid entries. And a shout out to a lot of people here. So many, I don't want to mention anyone in case I'm going to forget them, but I know a lot of you entered. Congratulations to Hector, who was our random prize winner. And also, congratulations to Steve Freely, who was our People's Choice winner. If you are interested, the video is up on our YouTube page, and you can watch the entire live show from October under Mini Prints Monthly Live. Or if you skip to about the halfway mark, if you don't want to see me drink a beer and drone on, then you can go about halfway and you'll get into all of the entries, and the entries are spectacular. We are doing this again. So I said last month that we would do this again and I would announce it next month. So December 3rd, I think it is. So the first Wednesday of the month in December. And I'm pulling open the calendar right now. That is, yes, December 3rd, Wednesday, December 3rd. I will announce the next Mini Prints PB Lid challenge. So stay tuned. And I know people are already working on it. I know a number of people have already actually started on their peanut butter lid contest entries in anticipation for the entry announcement next month. So, as usual, all this information gets posted to the Facebook group at Miniprints 3D on Facebook and Miniprints Modelers Facebook group. Every month, I like to go into the Miniprints Modelers group and pull out some photographs or stories that I think are noteworthy. And we've had popular posts on the group before, but I don't think we've ever had a post go viral the way Hector's did. So this is a post that had 3,300 likes and emojis, like oh my god, I love it, I'm crying, I'm laughing, thumbs ups. So we'll call them thumbs up. So I don't think a single post on the Mini Print Modelers Facebook group has ever achieved anything like this. This post had 127,000 comments, 127 comments, and had a reach of something like 128,000 views. Unbelievable testament to your modeling, Hector. And what Hector did, and I might have to have you on next month, Hector. We might need to get into this because this is our Mini Prints HO scale 4x8 layout. So it's a scale 4 feet by 8 feet in HO scale. And what you did, which I think is amazing, two things, is beautifully, beautifully painted, like painted beyond belief. And I know that you had a specific technique that you told me about, which I'd like to have you talk about because it is beautifully painted. But you added the stereotypical, in a good way, corner mountain tunnel onto the layout. That's not part of our original design. And I'd love to get you on to talk about how you did it, what inspired you, how you painted it, all the rest of it. Because as I say, we've had popular posts before, but there's something about what you did here that really, really captured people's attention. So thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And everybody, if you've done something, good or bad, happy or sad, whatever, share it because it inspires us all. It inspires everybody. Other people who posted to the Mini Prints Modelers group who have inspired us are, and I got to get you on too. I'm gonna say Josiah, or I'm hoping it's Josiah. You're on every month. You are probably the person that posts the most. You're certainly the most frequent, fantastic modeler posting on the Mini Prints Modelers group. So I guess you get the participation award in addition to the incredibly talented award. A couple things that I wanted to sort of shout out. You have done what I've always intended to do, which was to put LEDs into our vertical light tower. And that's spectacular. There are people who have started ordering this model because of you, and I immediately went back and had to write like does not include LEDs because I don't want anyone to think this is how it comes. I can imagine you put a lot of work into this, and it's spectacular. That's also our lit inflatable Santa, which I did scan from life. It's a 12-foot tall inflatable Santa that was on the front lawn of a house in the neighborhood. And I did actually go out and live scan it during the day. this 12-foot monstrosity. I print it in a translucent white resin so that when you paint out the non-white bits, it looks like the inflatable glowing Santa. And your paint job on that was, well, your paint jobs are always spectacular. So thank you for sharing that. You also shared, you took our It Came From Beyond alien scene, and you were able to use it in a way, I guess, that I had never really thought about before, which I absolutely loved, which was on top of your comic building as like a promotion. So the UFO crashed on the town comics. You can see in the corner too our inflatable dino down there, which is pretty funny. And the wreaths, you bought O-scale wreaths to put on your town poles, and they're beautifully detailed. Everything you do is spectacular and beautiful, and really, really nice work. Thank you for sharing it. Oh, Nelson, the inflatable Santa. All right. A few more to call out for honorable mentions, special whatevers before we wrap it up. Let me find, there we go. Steve Freely. So, Steve Freely is a very, 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 very talented local modeler who a lot of you on the broadcast know. And Steve had an order that he placed, and he came by the studio, I guess, last week to pick it up. And we'd never met before. It was fantastic to meet him. He brought his his People's Choice Award winning baseball diorama, which, if you've not seen, please do go back and watch the Mini Prints live from last month, the Peanut Butter Lid Challenge. So this was his Peanut Butter Lid Challenge, and it won the People's Choice Award for voting. Uh, really, an absolutely brilliant modeler and a brilliant model. Steve also is a Mini Prints of the Month Club subscriber and received our telehandler in last month's box and painted it up beautifully and shared photos on the Mini Prints Modelers group. So thank you for being an amazing modeler. Thank you for sharing the pictures, and thanks for coming by. I know, isn't it awesome? I know. It's Jimmy. He's incredible. You will see other things that he's done on the Mini Prints Modelers Facebook group, and check out the Steve Freely posts because they're always very inspiring. Okay, on the tail end, and of course, the master, the art teacher, Tom Johnson, who never, ever, ever ceases to amaze me. And let me get my face out of there. Tom got one of our abandoned school buses and did what only Tom can do. Just made it come alive. He added lenses to it. He put leaves on the roof of it. He is a master at scenery. We have a Meet the Modeler from a couple of years ago, specifically talking to Tom about his techniques and his models. So you can go and watch that episode. There's a little Meet the Modeler section on the YouTube page. Definitely check out Tom's work because it is amazing. Tom's model is called Cass County, CASS, the Cass County model. And you will absolutely love. Yeah, he added the stop sign too. He had the stop sign, he added the leaves, he added the lenses. He pimped the ride, you remember that show, Pimp My Ride? He pimped the old school buses ride. Tom is a longtime Mini Prints customer. His modeling is always inspiring. He received our Spooktacular Scarecrow And so this is a little scene that he did with our jack-o'-lanterns, and you can see the spectacular scarecrow there by the hay wagon. And those are also some of our spike buckets. So we do 5-gallon pails and buckets. And yes, John, actually, I do have, funny you should mention it, but I do have 8-foot satellite dishes. They're called C-band. C as in cat. So if you go to the mini prints page and you type in C-band satellite dish, you will see the 8-foot C-bands from the 80s and 90s. So spectacular modeling from everybody. Thank you for sharing. I would encourage everybody to continue sharing the photographs on the Mini Prints Modelers group. If you are not already on the Mini Prints Modelers group on Facebook, check it out. If you're not on Facebook, that's okay. You can check this stuff out on the every month on the YouTube broadcast, because every month I try and share a selection of what people have done. And I think that's about it for tonight. It's a bit of a shorter broadcast. Next month we're going to have a whole bunch of special guests, a whole bunch of announcements. I'm going to get back to finishing the pizza beer, taking care of a brand new puppy, and getting ready for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. If you tuned in late, because I see a few people are coming in at the end, you can always rewatch this broadcast or any of the others on the YouTube page, which I think was the last slide of the presentation. So youtube.com/miniprints. There are all sorts of sections, mini prints in the news. You can see the Mini Prints Monthly Live. Underneath that, you'll see the Peanut Butter Lid Challenge. You'll see the Meet the Modelers, all the rest of the things. And I'm happy to stick around for another couple minutes to read the comments, answer any questions, or talk about puppies. So that's about it for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining. As I mentioned, our next broadcast will be December 3rd, where I will announce the next Peanut Butter Lid Challenge. Absolutely, now is a fantastic time to join the Mini Prints of the Month Club, if that is something that interests you. If you go to the Mini Prints website, miniprints.com, right at the top menu, there's a thing that says Mini Prints Monthly, and you can join 3 ways. You can join, let me just go full screen here so you can see me. You can join monthly, and so you can go month by month, cancel anytime. There's one cost for that. You can join for a 6-month period, and the 6-month period is a set term, and there's reduced postage on that, so you save some money. Or you can join for the full year, and if you join for the full year, there's no postage. Hector, did you not see the puppy photos? Did you come in? All right. I'm going to go right back to the very beginning, and I'm going to show Hector. Here, let's go. I hope you guys are not seeing that. No, you're seeing me. Okay, good. I don't want to make you guys dizzy. All right, Hector, are you ready? Meet the newest member of our family. This is Brie. Brie is a French scent hound called a porcelain. And Brie has been keeping us on our toes. Thank you for joining, Floyd. Have a great night. Really appreciate you coming in, as always. If anyone has any requests, let me know. Definitely, if you have not joined the email, join the email. If you have any questions or requests, let me know. Okay, what's this? Whistle, yes. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so that's great news. So Sean won. Oh, this is really great news. Okay, so Sean won. Here, let me see if I can find it. My copy. Okay, I had a copy of this to give away. I don't know if you guys remember this. If you have not, okay, I'm going to go full screen. Puppy goes away for a minute. So Linwood was on a broadcast, I don't know, May maybe? I'd have to go to the YouTube monthly and you'll see Linwood was on. Fantastic guy. This is Linwood, and Linwood is Spencer's father. So you guys know Spencer Barkley because he's been on many times. He is a fellow modeler, a fellow miniaturist. His studio's up the road from mine, and we do lots of stuff together. And Spencer's dad is quite a well-known mystery writer, and this is his first chiller. And as you can see, he's very good friends with Stephen King, who said it was terrific. Anyway, Linwood was on. I read this, scared the poop out of me. This is a horror novel about a model train set. And Sean won the copy, and looks like everybody loved it. Now, Sean, have you read it? So that's the question, because it's a good book. It is scary. It's really, really scary. Anyway, I'm really thrilled that you enjoyed it. All right, I think we're winding down. I see people are taking off. We started with a puppy. We ended with a puppy. We started with a beer. I'm going to say cheers, everybody. Good night. Thank you for joining. And if I don't see you beforehand, I will see you next month. Take care. Happy modeling. And on behalf of Trackside Mike, well, I won't say your tagline. I'll just think it. So, bye, everybody. Thanks so much. Have a great night.